Hey family, this is Michael with the Mike and Nita Show. I wanted to show you guys how to make shrimp etouffee today. It's a really staple in all Louisiana homes. I know that you guys are going to love to learn how to make it the way we do, because my grandmother's recipe has a twist to it. It doesn't have a roux and it doesn't have tomato sauce. But you're correct. How do you get it thick? How is it red? If it doesn't have tomato sauce, you don't have a roux. Well, that's what we're going to be getting into. Now, I'm going to be showing my mother in a few minutes here. She's going to show us how to take the skin off celery. I just learned how to do this myself just a couple of minutes ago, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So when I get back, we'll go ahead and introduce my mom. We'll go ahead and jump right into it. Hey you guys, so this is my mom, Tyra, and we're going to be showing you guys how to take the skin off of celery. Now, the reason why you have to take the skin off of celery, she's going to explain that to you. I literally just learned this a few minutes ago. So why do you take the skin off celery?
Because this part of the celery stalk does not cook through. So sometimes when you're eating something that's made with celery, you will find little bits and pieces depending on how big the stalk was when you put it in. So if you chopped it up real finely, you probably wouldn't want to take it out. But eventually, it is not going to cook down. It's not going to cook down. So what we do is, this is the easy way to do it for me. I just crack it like a little nut, and I take the celery skin off, and it should look like that.
Should look like that, you guys. So
that there is the uneatable part of celery. It never cooks down, and it's going to be at the bottom of your pot at all times. So, or you can take a whole stalk of celery, like a whole stalk. That one came out real good. And it'll slide off real easy. See? And that's all the unedible part of celery. Okay? Or you can take a knife and you will scrape it off like that. There's several ways. I find it easier just to break it in, then do my little dicing. And that's it.
So you guys, you heard it here first. It's 3 ways that she knows how to take this unedible part of celery off. The break method, where you break it and peel it off. And then you can also do the whole stalk of celery by just actually peeling it off, and then you can actually cut it off. So I hope this was beneficial for you guys. We're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and assemble this masterpiece. Hey family, I'm going to be showing you what you're going to be needing to make etouffee. All the actual measurements are going to be in the description box below, so you don't have to worry about writing this down, but I'm going to just breeze through this right quick. You are going to be needing a stick of unsalted butter, 1 large yellow onion, 1 medium bell pepper. This is about half a bag of green onions. Don't forget to take the skin off of those, as well as what my mom showed us with the celery. This is going to be 5 stalks of celery, 4 cloves of garlic. You're going to be needing cornstarch to thicken. You can use flour, but I don't recommend it because it gets a little lumpy. You're going to be using paprika. This is our secret ingredient, you guys. This is how we get that good red color of etouffee. We're going to be using Cajun seasoning, black pepper, cayenne pepper to give it a little kick. For, this is a Louisiana dish, so you want to give it a little spice. Onion powder, garlic powder. I don't cook with regular salt, so I do use light salt. You are willing to substitute, for regular table salt if you desire. And we're going to be doing 2 bags of small shrimp. This has about 60 to 80 shrimp in there, so that's going to be more than enough to go ahead and make your etouffee. So come along with me while we go ahead and cook this down. Come along with me because we're going to go ahead and cook our seasoning down with that stick of butter. So come follow me to the actual stove and we'll go ahead and get started. Hey you guys, so I already got my stick of butter actually in the Dutch oven. I'm going to go ahead and add my onion, the bell pepper, the celery, which people in Louisiana call that the Trinity. And we're going to go ahead and, that's going to be last, I don't know what I was thinking. We're going to go ahead and do our garlic. And we're going to cook this down, these vegetables down until they're translucent, meaning see-through. So when you can actually see through your onion, it's ready. Hey you guys, so I actually been cooking this for about 8 minutes on a medium-high heat, and my vegetables are done. My vegetables are done. They're all translucent and they're ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and add our cornstarch and water to go ahead and make the base for our gravy. Basically, it's basically like a sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. Hey family, so we went ahead and used a half a cup of cornstarch to 6.5 cups of water in our Dutch oven. And now I'm about to get started on the rest of the season, which is the paprika, the light salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and Cajun seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and put the actual measurements in the description box below. So I'm going to just go ahead and pour this in here. And we're going to go ahead and stir that in. Family, so after you add your seasoning, you're going to cook this for about 12 to 13 minutes, uncovered, and then you're going to actually add your green onion. This is going to be the kicker here. You're going to do that right before you add your shrimp. So you're going to add your green onion, and you're going to cook that down for about another minute. Hey you guys, I'm back. I'm going to add my shrimp. Now I'm using frozen shrimp because I honestly could not find any fresh shrimp in my area, but you do want to try to use fresh shrimp when you can, because that's what would mess up any kind of gumbo, any type of etouffee, is when you overcook your shrimp and it's rubbery. It's just not good. But we're gonna wash this shrimp and we're gonna be very mindful, and we're gonna take it off as soon as it's translucent, because basically the base is cooked. We're just waiting for the shrimp to cook. So we're gonna go ahead and add our shrimp, and we're gonna go ahead and cook this down. So I'm just bringing you back here for another Mommy segment, another little tidbit that she's gonna give us today. Now I did want to tell you guys that we do have our etouffee on the stove and it's simmering, so we're waiting on that. While we're waiting, she's gonna teach us how to make rice perfect every single time. I know me personally, before I learned how to make rice, sometimes it would be gummy, sometimes it would be too hard. So she's gonna show us how to make rice perfect every single time. So what are we gonna be doing?
We're gonna make rice, which is easy. We're gonna cook rice. It doesn't matter how big the pot, how long the pot, how wide the pot, how deep the pot. It really doesn't matter. Once you put your rice in and you rinse it off, and then you add your water, you make sure that the water level above the rice goes to right there. Long as you make it that way in any size pot, no matter how deep the pot, no matter how wide it is, your rice will cook perfectly. Once it comes to a ball and all the water is gone and you don't see any water, you put a top on it. Make sure it's a good sturdy top to hold in the steam, and you put it on simmer, and you got perfect rice.
So basically what you're saying, Mommy, is basically you're gonna actually be touching the rice with the bottom of your index finger, and the water above the rice.
The level above the rice shouldn't go no further than this. Okay. No matter what size pot.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter how big. Okay, and will this same method work in a rice cooker as well?
I really don't know, because I don't use a rice cooker. I think it's lazy.
So you heard it here first, you guys. She doesn't use a rice cooker. I use a rice cooker, but she doesn't use a rice cooker, and that's how you make rice perfect every time. So when we come back, we're gonna be showing you guys how the etouffee turned out, and hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video with me and my mommy. We had so much fun making this etouffee for you guys, and I hope it was easy and helpful. All of the directions are going to be in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and try this etouffee. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I want to see how it tastes here. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, that is good. So you guys, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share with your Facebook friends, Instagram friends, and Snapchat. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching Mike and Nita.